Hi, welcome back. Now, Emily, you've entered the industry, so to say, hospitality at large 3 years ago. A huge leap from what were you doing in the past.
Yep.
What drew you into that?
Number one, family business.
Okay.
Of course, it's a challenge that you can't compare with anything else. Working in a family business, having your father to report to, daunting. He's a tough boss, but fair. And of course, the second one is, looking after a dream come true. When else will you get that chance? Thirdly, it's hotels. It's a lot of fun. It changes all the time. It's incredibly dynamic.
No day is ever the same.
Nope, no 2 days are ever the same. And because we're resorts as well, you're looking after people during their holidays. It's a great time to be a part of someone's life, and a lot of people come back as well. So they become like family. Hi again, welcome home, and we have everything set up ready for you, and that's a great feeling to be a part of.
Okay. Now, aside from trying to preserve local culture and trying to make sure that that's the experience that you give to your clientele, your customers, what are the key elements that Sudamala Resorts offers to create that experience and make sure that they will never forget Sudamala Resorts for the rest of their lives?
You know what, I think, and we've had a lot of conversations about this, Indonesians are naturally incredibly good in looking after people. It's in the culture. We do it every day, at home, at work, everywhere. So hospitality and being authentic, being genuine is in the blood. So having that as a base, and then we work from there. And what I tell the team is that we have to look after our guests, not like a staff looking after a guest. But if you have someone visiting your home, an old friend who's come a long way, how would you treat them?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you should keep in mind on a daily basis. And I think just by being genuine, by being authentic, people remember that, because when something comes from the heart.
Yeah.
And you become friends with your guests.
Yeah.
And that sort of experience sticks. It sticks. And of course, on top of that, we also try to expose and bring our guests to hidden places, so to speak. Little charming spots in Sanur that no one really realizes there, even though it has a high historical value, such as the oldest inscription found on the island and possibly in this country is 5 minutes away from Sudamala.
Oh, nice.
Which is an incredible thing, really. Not a lot of people realize that the Dutch and the Japanese landed into Bali on Sanur Beach. And of course with Lombok, wow, rich marine life, incredible waterfalls. Of course now Rinjani is acting up a little bit.
It's just coughing, just not feeling.
Just a little bit, just a little bit of a cold.
Flu.
A little bit of a cold, yes.
Yeah. So now, but having how many rooms did you say you have?
34 in
34 in Sanur,
35
and
in
another
Lombok.
35 in Lombok. So it's a small a number, which allows you though to make sure that you in each of your services, in each of your rooms, that you deliver quality.
Absolutely.
Is there any plan for you to expand that? Besides, you're constructing one in Komodo Island at the moment.
Well,
so
not in Komodo because you're not allowed to.
Not on Komodo Island, but
around that
the
area.
Islands, So the plan is that to stick with these sizable resorts, or are there plans for you to expand to a more international size resorts in a larger scale?
Yeah, actually, we want to stay small because of this engagement concept, because of the authenticity, because the minute you expose people to having to look after much bigger numbers, then the reaction is different naturally. But I must say that the property in Komodo is going to be our biggest number yet. It's going to be 50 all villas, 50 keys, and yes, that is our biggest project. But we will probably stick to that sort of ballpark, you know, between 30 and 50, and you know, I don't envision us to run big international
Big numbers.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
like
you would
international
really
chains.
want to focus on what you're good at instead
Absolutely.
of trying to have gain volume in it
Yeah,
in a certain way.
absolutely.
So we'll go for another break, but after that, when we come back, I'd like to talk a little bit about the profile of your clientele, of your
Sure.
guests, with Emily Subrata right here on The Perspective.